DCTTradingExposed.com has been investigating Elijah and DCT trading over the past 12 months, and what we have found is a concerning practice, but not surprising. The binary signal scam has been around for a while, a global problem, and has found its way to the UK in recent years. As City of London police call it, the latest and fastest growing iteration of investment fraud. There are dozens of scammers out there doing this, mostly concentrated in London and ironically from Southampton, such as our number one scam man Elijah. He has remarkable coincidences to another Southampton trader, Robert. Both have a miraculous rags to riches story. Both claim to be gifted traders, which of course they are not. Surprise, surprise, he also drives a gold-wrapped car. All these scammers seem to do this, and others as well. Elijah is a copycat trader. These guys all know each other, and one gets involved in this scam, then their friends see it and copy it. That's how Elijah started.
So what do you do exactly? I do
a lot of things actually. I'm a trader.
Okay, so first of all, despite what he would have you believe, Elijah is not a trader. He does not sit and calculate trades all day. In fact, this guy knows very little, if anything, about actual trading, and frankly would know his arse from his elbow. He is nothing more than a middleman, a reseller, a salesman, recruiting new sign-ups to these binary signal brokers. When he does, he gets paid a fee, a commission, and that's how he makes his money.
Twitter, and some people have said that you're a scam. It just looks unusual. Yeah, why do you think people call you a scam or you're fake?
Obviously no one's done it before. I've done it. Like, not a lot of people will actually wait for like months, years, and actually be successful in it. And I've done it. I've been doing it for 4 years, but I wasn't successful until like 2 years. So not a lot of people actually get into trading, which no one knew, and actually wait and try. I've got one. I'm a.
So Elijah runs under the name of DCT Trading, stands for Dreams Come True. Despite what Elijah says on his Instagram accounts, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, DCT is not a company, never mind a finance company. It doesn't exist. It is just a brand name to give credibility. DCT tried to open an office in London last year as an outbound telesales hub to get more sign-ups, but it closed down after Elijah wiped client accounts, left a few staff he did employ unpaid, and pretty much buried his head in the sand. There is no genuine office for DCT, no contact number, no physical existence. It's all done from bedrooms and mobiles, so to speak. Any of these scammers that do claim to have an office address tend to have virtual offices. There are nothing more than forwarding addresses, such as DCT's so-called parent company, Fraudtser Trading. It only exists on paper for the purposes of setting contracts against. It was set up by another scammer doing the same thing, although despite trying to close down, it's currently being chased after by creditors, so that really says it all. So there are 3 players in the binary signal pyramid. First is the binary options broker. Most of these brokers are not legitimate. These are at the center of the scam, the company that you deposit your money with and do the trading with. They have the online tools for trading and provide the live online trading environment. So he'll tell you there is no contracts, no obligation, all that kind of nonsense. What Elijah won't tell you is that these brokers will have a minimum number of trades that you must place before they will let you take any money out. Usually by that time you have lost it all. By putting such a condition in place, these binary brokers have your deposit locked in and no way of getting it back out again unless you place their minimum number of trades. These corrupt binary brokers are mostly based around Israel and Cyprus. It's a heavily regulated and controlled industry in the USA, we believe. Binary options are banned in Belgium, France, Canada and Australia. Unfortunately, it's an unregulated industry in the UK at the moment, with hundreds of people falling victim to it, specifically those on low incomes. Benefits are those who are retired. By signing people up to these brokers, scammers such as Elijah pretty much robs the most vulnerable in society. Of course, Elijah does his absolute best to market this as investing. It is not. This is gambling. It's exactly like going into a betting shop and putting a gamble on a horse to win a race. These brokers are not governed by the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK. They manipulate trading on a client-by-client basis. The brokers are also the ones that provide the signals. Elijah does not provide the signals, he just simply forwards them on. Lastly, the brokers manipulate the trading environment to ensure that once you join, you do get some wins to entice you to deposit more money, but after a few weeks, they ensure that you lose. Remember, the brokers get paid every time you trade, win or lose, and they want to squeeze as much money out of you as possible. So next up are the affiliate companies. These guys are employed by the binary signal brokers to go out and recruit resellers. There are lots of affiliate companies out there, reputable and otherwise, and they are very public about what they do. They offer cash commissions to get high volume sign-ups to binary brokers. A quick search online will show these. Bank to Binary also has an affiliate scheme, one that Elijah uses, and oh look, they even show how much commission they paid out last year to resellers such as him. So lastly in the chain are the resellers. These guys have a sole job to get people to sign up to the binary signal brokers. Every time they do, they and everyone else in the chain gets paid a commission, a fee. Elijah is a reseller, he is not a trader. He gets paid a fee every time someone signs up to the binary signal brokers. Elijah used to have a small team of so-called consultants, marketing people, admins. He uses different names for them, but basically people to sit on social media all day doing his dirty work for him and trying to lure people to sign up. Since the scam was exposed, particularly thanks to DCT Trading Exposed.com, the number of these so-called consultants has dropped significantly. When you interact with Elijah or DCT through social media, you are not speaking with Elijah himself, but probably one of these consultants who Elijah pays a fee to for every sucker that they manage to sign up. So let's take a closer look at the Elijah DCT sign-up procedure. Do not be fooled by his apparent wealthy lifestyle. You will not make any money on binary signals. They are designed and manipulated for you to lose. It's all about getting money out of you. You will be sold this on the belief that you are copying the exact trades that Elijah has. The signals do not come from Elijah, they come from the brokers. Again, he is just a reseller, not a trader. And certainly from our investigations, we would seriously question if he is even a millionaire, as he claims. Wealthy, yes, but certainly not as much as he would have you believe. So step one of the Elijah scam is what we call the lure. The first stage is about luring new people in to sign up to this scam. He does this by showing photos of his luxury lifestyle, expensive cars, watches, etc, etc. You get the idea. He also throws in some references about God and goodwill gestures to add honesty and credibility. This gets any potential victims thinking, hey, this looks as if I can make a lot of money here quite easily. He sets up photos to try and convince you that he's a financial advisor, some type of hotshot city trader, which of course he is not, it's all nonsense. Next up we have what we call the capture stage. The whole operation runs through social media, so it flies below the official radar, which obviously should sound alarm bells straight away. He will tell you that there are only limited spaces to join his personal trading team, and that you will make a second income through this. This is all a ploy. There is no trading team, there are no limited spaces, there's no VIP or pro signals. Elijah does this to get you to sign up quickly. He offers 5 days of free signals to get you hooked in, sometimes more. As we'd mentioned earlier, he employs marketing consultants, admins, whatever you want to call them, same people, basically to spend all day, every day on social media pumping this crap out, usually across dozens of different accounts so no one notices the constant bombardment, often under different names. Due to the drop in numbers and the public exposure of the scam in desperation for new sign-ups, sometimes he offers a month's free of signals or something along those lines. Ironically, these marketing people who run the social media accounts for him usually only stay for a month when they find out that Elijah can't afford to pay them the enticing $5,000 a month that Elijah originally offered them. Other things like screenshots of successful trading and videos of successful students, they're all set up, nothing but fake testimonials. It's all designed to get you to sign up. So the next stage we're going to look at is the sign up. When you sign up, you won't be dealing with Elijah. He has an admin person, a consultant marketing person who does all the donkey work for him. There used to be lots of these consultants, as we've already mentioned earlier. The one who was dealing with us was a guy called Simeon, but since more people have become aware of the scam, his sign-ups have dropped dramatically. So next you'll be sent a link to open a binary signal account with a binary options broker. This is a bit like opening an online national lottery account. You sign up online, deposit money into the broker, such as Bank to Binary, the one they wanted us to sign up with. You will need your passport to do this. And remember, brokers can manipulate trading prices and assets. If you're winning, they will make it harder and harder for you. The VIP link Elijah sends you is the key part of the whole scam. This is how the binary broker can track who signed you up so they can pay them, in this case Elijah, and he gets his commission. DCTTradingExposed.com has managed to obtain an internal DCT document for the so-called telesales consultants, outlining the underhand techniques employed for them to use when trying to get you to sign up. The document is basically a script stating it is being created by Elijah's personal assistant, Saffron. Whilst the document is very detailed, it looks as if even the consultants are kept in the dark about the detail of how the scam works from Elijah's end. Here you can see how Elijah pays the consultants for every person they sign up. Tell Elijah you want to use your own binary trading broker and you will be met with 101 reasons why you can't. They must get you to sign up using their affiliate link, and remember that's exactly how Elijah gets paid and makes his money. You'll also see that the document outlines how consultants can buy followers on Instagram and Twitter to make it look as if they are popular and have a strong following. Again, it's all part of the marketing ploy to get you to sign up. So once you sign up, you deposit your £250 or whatever it is into the binary broker. Elijah gets paid, the consultants get paid, and everybody else in the chain gets their money as well. That's the first way Elijah makes his money. He can also get paid every time you trade, win or lose. The next step we call is the training or the mentoring session. You get added to a WhatsApp group and sent a training video of how to trade. The one we were sent was nothing more than a shaky video shot on someone's phone with very vague and general instructions. So you get sent signals daily. These signals are small snippets of information, a bit like betting tips that let you trade. They tell you what commodities to trade on, the expiry time and the anticipated direction. Elijah has you believe that these signals are calculated by him. They are not. Usually after 5 days you will question these signals, as you'll probably struggle to get them to produce any money for you. So brokers will make it easier to win during the first week or so just to keep you in and trading, but that soon changes. So doubting your ability and obviously thinking you're doing something wrong, Elijah will tell you that what you need is more training and you need to have patience. He will charge you £107 for a month of signals, paid by PayPal of course to avoid the taxman. Elijah tells you the signals are over 80%, 90% accurate, but in reality they're nothing more than about 23% accurate. Even his own cronies have admitted the success rates are falsified to encourage more sign-ups. The signals are pretty much completely unreliable. Remember, they are completely manipulated and influenced by the brokers that they're coming from, which is also the same place that you're actually trading. One of the biggest observations by people who sign up is that whilst Elijah will tell you the signal is a win, the range provided is rarely achieved during live trading. So on paper, Elijah can promote this as a win, but in reality, because you could never place the trade, it's actually not a win. Many people have got in touch with us about this happening to them, and it seems to be a bit of a way that Elijah can falsify and inflate his signal success rate. So in terms of the subscription, the £107 a month for signals, imagine if Elijah had 100 people a month subscribing. That's £10,700 a month straight into his pocket every month. That's exactly why he always needs new sign-ups, why he always has new spaces have just opened. Usually people subscribe for a month or two and then realise, oh, there's something not right here, and leave. That's if they are lucky enough to even get their money out of the binary broker. Elijah and DCT were featured on a Channel 4 documentary a while ago, which the press also jumped onto as well. However, Channel 4 and the production company 2020 TV have embarrassingly recently realised that they were in fact actually promoting a scam. We have contacted 2020, but they declined to comment, not surprised. Again, there are lots of these scammers out there doing this type of thing. Elijah is a bit more prolific, simply as he had the free exposure on TV. Just do a search, you'll find them all lurking on social media with exactly the same strategy. DCTTradingExposed.com have had dozens of Elijah's clients get in touch. We were clients also. Former DCT employees have got in touch about this, and basically no one makes money on it except the people running it. It's all about creating an illusion of wealth to get people to sign up. These scammers are all competing with each other, so they want to convince you to choose them. Some of these guys will go to extraordinary lengths to create this facade, hiring expensive cars, posing for photos with yachts, planes, etc. All set up, all fake. Every once in a while, Elijah will set up a fake photo showing him in a smart suit in a nice environment, car keys on the table, laptop, expensive watches, you get the idea. And of course, the Financial Times, which ironically is always facing the camera, of course. Oh look, there's another Financial Times photo, and another. You get the idea of how it works. So, as this is an unregulated industry in the UK, it's a lot more difficult to bring these guys to court. Other scammers have been brought to court for running exactly the same scams. One family who got in touch with us had invested their life savings into this binary signal scam and lost nearly £60,000. Another family on benefits invested £500 on this. It's kind of all the money they had, and as a chance for a second income, and of course they lost it all. So help protect people against these scammers such as Elijah and DCT Trading. Please share this video with your family and friends, and if you want to get involved in trading, do it through a proper, qualified and legitimate business and get proper financial advice from a qualified advisor. Stay safe and thank you from DCTTradingExposed.com.